right. Everything seems to be working. Let's hop right in. Welcome to my game Kainga. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of the game, and I'm going to be talking about what it means to be a roguelite, a village builder, and kind of talk through the design ideas as we play. If you have any ideas along the way, just shout them out. Tell me what to do. Let's make some mistakes. Let's figure it out. So here we are in the map. This is our first thinker, Sumak. And here are the other thinkers of Kainga. So the thinkers are kind of the village leaders. They're the guys that guide your village to success or failure. And they're in competition with one another, but then up here they come and they hang out and chat. So actually this is a new introduction. We have the A side and B side of a thinker, which is like the two different versions of them. This is the original side, and then like after you unlock a bunch of stuff, you get the B side, which is similar but more complex. And we're going to be showing off a little of both. Let's go with A side Sumak to start. And yeah, we're going to play a few games and see what it's all about. This is where you get your quests. In this save file I've unlocked quite a bit, but we're going to do a quest to unlock one of the maps. And usually there's a bunch of technologies here to buy, but I've bought them all. So we can try them all out. And this is where everything's kept. So you can see I have all the technologies, I guess not all of them are unlocked. Some of them can still be discovered. These are the ones that are secret or unlabeled to be purchased. You have to find them in the world somehow. So maybe I'll show you how to do that if the opportunity arises. So here's our quest. We've completed one step. There's two other steps, and in fact you can do these in any order. A lot of people don't know that. But this one's not available. There are no versions of this oh yeah, there's this one. So this is our map. We have our different regions. And then each region has at least 3 challenges, sometimes more, depending on a number of factors. But yeah, it looks like this is the one we want to do. Yeah, let's try it out. There's a map modifier, and this is a new addition as well with the most recent update, High Tide. So normally this map has no water at all, but with this we have water is introduced. Let's do that. But before I do it, let me upload on my socials really quick because I forgot. Let's do it so we can get some. One second. I know there's no noise, but I think we should be good to go. Yeah, let's jump in. So here we are, Banner Stadium. So this is the challenge we're supposed to do. It's an arena challenge, which is short, generally. It's like, it doesn't really involve the other players, the other tribes that much. We do need to find fabric at some point to build the arena, because this is a banner stadium. Different arenas have different construction materials. This one requires fabric. So let's try it out. It's going to be fun. There's going to be water and Darkwood, which is pretty unusual. We can get some boats involved. Darkwood has a lot of ghosts. It's one of the later maps, but it's one of the cooler maps as well. Here we are. We can see our neighbor here with these red balloons. And then we have another neighbor right here. And we are right here in the forest. I do not see any water. Interesting. I'll allow it. Let's move on. And first thing we do is we place our little campfire. The campfire is the center of our town, and around the campfire's radius is the resources that are claimed by your people. And then if we press that little exclamation point, we get our technology choices. And here you choose what type of house you have for the rest of the run. And what should we do? I really like these ones. They look cool. Plus, it's going to snow, and they look great in the snow. So half the battle is making a cool looking village. So I'm going to build one there. And of course, you can hold shift and build multiple. I'm going to build, it says to build 2 as to get started, but I'm going to build 4. And then you see these beams of light with this little sparkle underneath it. These are sources of inspiration. So we have to find our thinker and then send him over to the source of inspiration to think. And depending on what this icon is the type of technology that we're going to get. So here's food, this is the resources, and yeah, let's see what we find. So we already have a problem here. No reeds. So this is actually a reeds light map. Reeds is pretty common in every other map except for this one. So I do see some reeds over here. So in order to solve that issue, we can claim some land. I'm going to claim this land here. Get these guys to build that just to expedite the process. And in the meantime, let's pick a food technology. We have the bread factory. Just builds or creates bread for free. Paddy grows food from clay, which we have none. In fact, we don't have any of these resources. So if we get in the bad situation, you can also re-roll. Let's see what we get. Well, we don't have any resources at all, but we will have a bit of reeds. I'm tempted to... Let's look around. We do have some clay up here on this hill. And some over here. But some over here too, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go with the clay because I know that the houses cost... Oh, they cost clay too. So... let's go with the crop row. Start with something simple. And we'll put it down. I'm going to put a couple there. These ones can only be placed on green grass. It has to be entirely green grass, like that works, but otherwise it would not. Look at all these butterflies. My goodness. A migration. Alright, so in the meantime, let's find another technology. I did see one earlier here. Each technology you get, this bar goes up a little bit more slowly. Let's see how our neighbor's doing. Looks like he has a couple of warriors, some spearmen. You can click on their campfire and it'll tell you how much they like you. And in this case, he really does not like us, but he is making a bit of silk, so maybe we could, or sorry, fabric. So maybe we could trade for that. And our other neighbor, oh, he's neutral. He has some balloons, which isn't very useful on this map because it's pretty easily accessible for the most part. But yeah. You can make a farm. So the thing about Kainga is you have to have people in the houses to... I'll get to demand soon. But you have to have someone in the house. Then you get the smoke coming out of the house. And then at some point, he's going to pop out of the house when this bar fills up. Go get a piece of food and bring it back. Let's just watch this in action. Just as I suspected. So he's going to go over there, get the food, and come back. And produce a new person. That's how you get more people. So you have to have all of those elements together. So in my mind, we have 3 people working on farms, 1 in the houses, so a few more in the houses could work. So now we have no clay. Let's claim a bit more land over here. And you can be in charge of that. Now we do have a demand. So they want logs. I don't see why not. In fact, why don't you sort this out? wonder how the audio's doing. If it's out of balance. It's pretty loud for me, so let me see. I hope it's okay. Love the camera setup. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's Drummond, our musician. Love the music. So a little fun fact is, each one of the regions from the map that we showed earlier has a certain set of songs, about 2 to 4 songs, and the songs that play in game are from that region and the surrounding regions. So you get this kind of evolution of music as you travel to different areas. It's pretty cool. We came up with that idea together, and I think it worked out great. So the demands have been met. We gave them their 2 logs, which was pretty sad, and they're having a party. As one does. When you get a couple logs, you have a party. Now we should be getting a few more technologies here because... Oh, hello. This is a walker, one of my favorite creatures in Kainga. Oh, we have more technologies, of course. Okay, so this produces clay, which would be great. Otherwise, we have to use clay for something else. We would like a... Generally, it's a good idea to have some sort of fire protection. But I'm going to go with the wind catcher. Because we're going to have to find a way to get fabric anyways. Plus, it looks cool. So the walker is passive. He'll just walk around, phase in and out of your houses, eat your trees, and carry on with his busy life. So after a couple of technologies, when it comes to this question mark, the thinker goes to the campfire to think of a festival. And festivals are like thinker bonuses. They're unique to them, and they yeah, we'll see. So we have 3 choices plus the mission objective. So these are the 3 festivals that this thinker has. The mission objective is also a festival, so we'll have to get all the way to this other question mark in order for that to be available. So in the interest of content, I'm going to do the snail beckon. Because who doesn't want a snail? So this is one of the... I love that this festival is an option for this thinker, because he's the starting thinker, and whenever I see people play it, they tend to choose it, and they're like, you know, I gotta see what that does. The feast is more for the long-term big brain players, and then the bonfire is all around good. But anyways, let's get some more technologies. But not right now, because it's going to nighttime, and when it comes to nighttime, ghosts come out. And you can see our neighbor kicking some ghosts. Are these warriors coming over here? If these warriors come over here, we're gonna get absolutely smashed. Yeah, he's thrashing my farm. Alright, so we might lose here, but we'll see. During development, we dubbed it the cultural shift. That element was the trickiest, the most fun aspect to work on. Swatch of cultural instruments for this game. Yeah. I think it was a great plus. It really pulls things together. We're talking about the music and how it blends from region to region. So somehow we won the combat. Those warriors are actually extremely tough. But we should get some warriors of our own while we're at it. So during the daytime, all the ghosts pop. I don't see any combat technologies, unfortunately. Oh, there is one. Yeah, let's just go to the end of the earth and get it. He's gonna go on like a technology craze over there. Remind me when it pops up to go over there and say hello to him. We do need a fabric as well, so remind me about that too. I'm gonna put this here. Now these houses have a natural boost. They boost things nearby them. You can see the little ring. So they're boosting the production speed of each other, which is pretty cool. So we do have some wind coming in, so if we can get this built before then, which is not possible, but would be nice. Yeah, if you can't find your thinker, you can always double click this profile picture, or you can press T and it'll zoom to him. H to go back to the hearth or hearth. Hello, Shifter. Looks like a solid start. Yeah, it is actually. It's going surprisingly well. I got a couple of houses. I have a new death counter up here, which is kind of fun. It's kind of a mystery last time, previously, of like how many people have died. Just knowing that sad statistic. I mean, it is useful for some certain circumstances where some festivals death is actually required. So Spearsmith, which is an attachment, and Spear Logger or Whip Twister. We could tame some animals. I'm going to leave that for later. We're going to keep things simple. I'm going to go for the Spear Logger, although we don't have a lot of resources. Let's do the Spearsmith then. It's a bit trickier to produce or to choose how many units you want with an attachment, because basically it overrides attachments, override the house's production. So instead of producing a brave, it'll produce a spearman. And there's a little lesson for the world ante. So over time, as it says, the world's ante goes up, and it kind of increases the intensity of the events that happen. Speaking of which, you come back. You're not supposed to be... Let's go to the resources, and we must get fabric. Oh, this guy wants a couple logs again. No problem. And then we do need a bit more clay somewhere. Where's a good spot? There's some over here. That's a lot here. Yeah, let's do that. You guys. How are you, Shifter? How's it going? So you can hear him having a party as well. So another thing, each of the thinkers has their own festival music. If he would sit still, they play instruments as well, but he's busy. He's too busy inspecting. At one point I made the AI thinkers just wander around. So basically his AI at this point is he just picks a random building and goes to look at it and then says something random. And I think it's so funny. It's just like, that house is full. You need to go in the house. I mean, it's pretty wild. Like he's talking about the crops, the table, campfire. It's perfect. It works out great. Maybe he's worried about a flood or talking about walkers. Those little pop-ups are what the characters are doing as well. So I should be ready for my technology. I keep getting distracted. We need fabric. So if you don't get what you want, we have a reroll option, which I have plenty of karma. Each time you reroll, it costs a little bit more karma. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my karma willy-nilly. But here's a lotus pond. That's a good source of fabric. So let's get that. And then while we're over here, let's get one more technology, because I know I need at least one more before this festival. It's been busy. Always love checking in on Kainga. It's been learning from this game, hopping around while watching over games now. Oh wait, watching games grow. Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? You've been with the community a long time, so like to see the growth in that time, it's quite a feat. Alright, looks like we have no reeds again. Maybe we need some sort of reed farm. I'm just gonna claim more territory. I mean, it is a bit of a risk because the ante goes up and up, and then this guy's gonna send bigger and bigger raids, and it looks like he's getting pretty strong. In fact, I'm gonna throw more spearsmiths on these. Everyone from now on gets to be... the spearmen. And then I'm gonna claim this too. Nomads are here, huh? So the nomads kind of come on by. They are sometimes hostile as well. I'm gonna try to judge their path, but looks to me like they won't hit anyone. They might hit our friend or like walk into these snails. Most likely, no interaction. I do love this, by the way. It makes the world seem a lot more alive. Seeing random characters float on by with riding on snails. It's pretty cool. Alright, what's going on? I just get distracted in the environment somehow, and I forget that we have to actually win this game. So we have another demand. This guy wants 4 food. You can have it. Just in case we can't keep up, let's make some farms over here. I think these guys' heads, if they're farming there, they're going to get hit by this windmill, but I'm fine with that. Okay, we have an alarm, which is cool. Speaking of the alarm, I should make like a bonus where or maybe a synergy of some kind where the alarm gives you guys bloodlust for temporarily. That's a great idea. Write that down. Or we could do the trade table. We no longer need the trade table now that we have this. So let's go with the alarm. Some people in the beginning asked me like, where's the select all button? And I had one actually. And then I decided to put it in a technology. So here it is. And funny thing, whatever this image, or not image, but 3D model is, so in this case it's a bell, that's the name of our, or that's the sound of our alarm. Also, genius idea to make alarms more valuable, exactly. Always been torn between wrapping things up quick and staring at the world waiting to see what's next. It's a fine balance. So we did meet that demand. Cool banner, by the way. Cooler banner than we have. We have the treasure banner and they have a fish. Someone's shooting an arrow. Oh, this guy. Look at him go. This guy's like, what the heck was that? I mean, I don't expect him to survive forever. But he did kill that guy. Must have been left by the nomad party. Why is there so much meat here? Oh, they battled the nomads, didn't they? I missed it. Because these are probably from snails. Because he has farms, so he's not producing meat of any kind. Yeah, he got in a huge fight. Speaking of meat, let's host our festival. Oh, it's snowing. Not because of the festival, that was a pure coincidence. There we go. These houses come from, they're designed from Shirakawa-go in Japan. And it's pretty famous. People go out there to see it when it's snowing, just to get a view like this. So we're waiting here for a snail to come, but I don't see it. Where is our snail? Maybe he fell into a bottomless pit. There's bottomless pits in this map. Maybe one of the AI's towns took him out. Not if he died then. Well, we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we have one of the new technologies I added recently, the Featherwing Coupe. Let's check it out. Everyone's just like, well, We tried. Maybe we'll make another one. You know, with a game like this, there's so many things that interact that you never know exactly what's going to happen. And we should get our food back at least. That's a rip. It's not that big a deal. Just overreacting. This guy's got archers, warriors, spearmen. Alright, so here we have our banner stadium. I'm gonna go ahead and make it right here. This is one of the new technologies. Inspired by Egyptian and Persian. What are they called? Pigeon coops. I believe they were pigeons. So this can only be built on a ledge. A lot of the buildings have unique placement choices or placement requirements. Man, I wonder where that snail went. We have our windmill going, which is great. It's producing clay every once in a while. Things are going well. Hello, Scenic Impasse. Hi, I wanna... oh, he's offering me a promotion, huh? No, just ignore that. I have to manage this too, huh? How do I ban? Alright, I don't know. Let me... Don't tell him I don't know how to ban him. Alright, let's just pretend that never happened. Hopefully things don't get out of hand. So here we could sound the alarm, and in fact this alarm adds a little handy little button down here at the bottom to get all our people. We could get in a little bit of a fight, but I really don't want to lose the map, so I'm just gonna let it. I think we should finish it and move on. So at any time when you complete this festival, well, depending on the objective, but when you complete it, then you host festival and we're ready to leave. Have you considered a flying beast that can attack balloons? Yeah, I do plan to add health to balloons and let the balloons get destroyed. So here we have a couple people fighting against each other for glory. Looks like a couple of spearmen. Where did we get? Oh yeah, we have spearmen. That's right. We have a lot of spearmen too. So when a few people get killed, we've succeeded, and we move on to the next map. Our walker's gonna come check out what's going on. Go back above the trees and into the next one. You successfully hosted the arena. Thanks. And then here's where you can save a technology for the next round. You can only save one, and they can't be festivals or passives, which we didn't do any, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And then it has a guaranteed chance to come up in the next round. You can also unlock these other memory slots if you want to create like a specific build with a specific thinker. So let's do something weirder. So we did our normal sumac basic guy. Oh, we don't even have Kalinjir unlocked. That's a shame, because I really wanted to do the crab festival. Oh well. I may have to do some cheating of some kind. But anyways, let's choose someone else. So this is Charnushka. He has the ability that our houses had that kind of boosts production. But let's switch to the B side. So this is where things get a little bit more bizarre. The A side, he's a great guy. He has a firework, you have a sky pole, which creates rain clouds, and you have a board game where you can play him in a board game and then you get inspiration. He's all around great guy. The B side is a little bit darker, so let's get into that. And because of that, he always has a cloud following him. So let's try it out. We'll explain the festivals as they come along. So we have one more quest to unlock this map, Ice Ridge, here in the edges. Let's do it. This is one of my favorite maps. And this one, as it says here, grasslands as far as the eye can see. Claim an area for your own, but know that the true master of these lands is fire. This is like your word of warning that you should get some sort of water protection or some sort of fire protection. Protection against fire. So here we have our little rain cloud, and yeah, it's always following us. And our people have hats on so they can work in the rain. Looks like we have a neighbor here who's equipped with bridges and balloons. So, because those bridges will break eventually. You'll see why. But the balloons will not. Have you considered changing the default thinker behavior? The one where the thinkers finish at an inspiration and then go to the hearth? I have thought about it, but I think it's convenient to come back. The reason why I added it in is when a lot of players were playing, they would send their thinker out, get the technology, and then forget about him, and then he would get stepped on by a trudger or something like that. Which still happens, because when you send him out, you can get stepped on, but still. Alright, this is cool. So this is kind of the neat thing about Kainga is every problem can potentially become a benefit. Here we have a cloud that's always following us, and if we choose a house type like this one that has no rain protection, they're just going to constantly get wrecked by rain. But this one actually collects water that we can use. So that's pretty cool. Granted, I have not tested to see if this works, but I'm going to hope for the best. I'm just going to make a bunch of them in a general ring. So you can see this guy's a little bit wet. And yeah, let's get our technology. Who's your favorite thinker? Good question. Who's your favorite thinker? I like it's tricky. I think Akiote is the best thinker. Not because he has a giant hammer that crushes people. I mean, that's definitely a bonus. But having played like, 1,000 games, starting with 6 people is way better than it seems. 6 workers. I think my favorite thinker, I like Serrano for the lore the best. Alright, what do we need? Bricks? We don't need bricks, do we? But I don't see why not. And let's put this... Where would a factory go? Right here? Just put it there and let them trim those trees a bit. See? Our house is already filled with water, and then you can spray the water, fertilize the ground, and hopefully extinguish fires. In practice, we'll see how well it works. I've never seen a crab attack. 5 trudgers versus 1 king crab. Who do you think would win? I think the crab would win. The Nautilus would easily drag a trudger down. 10 trudgers. Trudger versus walker, who wins? Mushroom log. So this tech is pretty cool, but I think we're going to have a hard time using it because it requires being placed inside a cliff is a weird way of putting it, but on a cliff. Let's try Fisherman's Wharf. I think it's going to be iffy, but I chose it already. So this has to be built off the edge, because you have to do some fishing, obviously. So let's try it. And now we get one of our festivals. Walkers die to a light breeze if it hits their chunky body. I don't know about that. They're pretty tough. Look at him. Alright, so these are the festivals that we have for the B-side of Charnushka, which is one of the new introductions as of the most recent update. The Lightning Totem, which is pretty cool. Great Cannon, which doesn't produce food. I should change that. It produces death, basically. It just kills everything in front of it, which we should try. And then the Memorial Altar. Gain a chosen resource for each unit that has died. So that's another reason for our death counter there. And then we choose what resource we want, and then it absorbs their souls and turns them into resources. Which is cool. Let's go with the Lightning Totem. I'm going to see, this absorbs lightning too, which is a definite plus. And I'm going to rush this, because I see some lightning coming up right now. In fact, where is everyone? You there. Oh, it's done. Another demand. You want some reeds? I can definitely give you reeds. So if lightning strikes somewhere around here, and you can see where the lightning's going to strike because it only strikes under the clouds. What does this do otherwise? Guess we'll find out. But we don't have enough people because we don't have any food, because we don't have our fishing up and running. You can see the lightning over there, off in the desert, zapping people. Let's get this technology too. See how friendly our neighbor is. Not too friendly. I want to see if I can rain on his house. Well, he does have waterproof houses. I'm stalling on my favorite thinker. What is it? Well, now you have to answer. Who's it going to be? I think Kainga is my favorite. Kainga's cool. Ooh, a land barge. I'm gonna go with the bridge because it's a tactical decision. See how much bamboo versus clay we have on our little island. Got a bit of clay here. And no bamboo. So I think the smart idea would be go for this one. And here we go. We got a little synergy. So we have a mud arches plus bricks quarry. Quarry? Tell me how to pronounce this. Then we get sturdy bridges, which is we get stone arches. Let's do it. So it's just a basic hard upgrade to this. The sturdy bridges benefit allows you to, if you can't find, like I want to highlight over sturdy bridges, see what that does. You can go to the encyclopedia. What do we got? So here's our movement. Here's the mud arches. And we can see stone arches. Does nothing, but it should take you to the unique technologies. Allows structures to be placed on the bridge. I thought you could click those. Surely you could at one point. I hear that. I hear an earthquake. Yeah, that's why I said his bridges are going to be broken. Or they're just going to hang out. Depends. It's kind of cool. Like, different gaps get closed and reopened, depending on the flow of the world. Let's make a stone arch. And we still only have 5 people because our fishing hut is not getting completed. Let's get this guy to... Uh-oh. We need more clay. Did I ruin it? We might be able to steal some from them, but I heard someone just take some clay just now. Uh-oh, we have no more. How much more does this need? 1 more? Alright. We're gonna have to do like a Alright, new plan. So let's our chain of events has just increased. We need bricks now, so we can build this bridge, so we can go over here, so we can get clay, so we can build the fishery, so we can get food to get more people to host a festival. Alright, well at least our houses are full of water. And this guy, I'm gonna get his bricks and I'm gonna just send him straight to the bridge. Excellent. This guy too, you're going straight to the bridge. And you, back to the brick house. And I'm gonna put my thinker over here. See if I can destroy his house just by standing underneath it. Did he build a new balloon? Uh oh, they're attacking me. Oh boy. I regret trying to rain on your house, alright? Shoot him. Okay. This is how things end. We have 1 guy left. I think he's going strong. He'll be alright. I'm sure he'll figure it out. With enough energy. Well, it's unfortunate we never get to use our lightning. Get these guys. Alright, release the water. That's what we get. I love all the weird rush plays before a hearth to try to get a snail or walker. Did you chain mud arches to not support structures? I did. I don't think mud arches can support structures. Oh, really? There's my rain cloud. It's not supposed to be here in the skyloft, but here, that's alright. So let's swap places with someone else. Let's go with Akiote. Yeah. Talked about him earlier. He's the one the master of construction. He's the one to complete this challenge for us. So we have a couple options here. We have our mysterious jars, or we have a sandy green leaf. So normally this is a jungle. Sandy, it's a little bit easier. I don't know if the sandy is going to add more reeds or add clay to green leaf. Probably reeds. Let's go with the jars. See what we come across. Here we are in Flatlands. This and the Darkwood is the only... Oh, hello. He's coming straight for us. This and the Darkwood is the only maps that are kind of guaranteed to be truly accessible from the start. Let's put our campfire here. So our benefit with Akiote is wooden nails. Remove the need for excessive hammering. And the Kiva burrowed house. Let's go with that. This is kind of a cool house where it's fully protected against the elements. But this is pretty good. Let's go. Let's do it. Just because it's weird. And we just put it here. I'm gonna put them in a big old circle. As many as we can fit. I don't see why not. Ignore the water. There's no water down there. And let's get some technology. We don't have any food, so let's get food first. There we go, and that's what it looks like. This is a real thing in the area where I grew up. These types of houses. They're much bigger, but they kind of look like this. Alright. Will Akiote solo a snail today? Wow. I'm tempted. I am tempted. I don't see any snails though. We could use the featherwing coop. Let's do it. We didn't see much of that last time. And this looks like a great place to put it. I'm not sure if it can be placed on the water, but it looks like it can be. I'm gonna put one. Let's do two. You can prioritize that. We're gonna waste a bunch of our clay. And we do need more bamboo as well. I'm gonna claim here. And then claim the next biggest patch. Wherever you may be. Let's try this. Quite a bit there. Yeah. No one's gonna get upset at that, are they? Surely not. So bamboo actually, it's pretty rare that you find a way that you can actually produce bamboo. So it's kind of one of those resources you have to find out in the world. Clay and reeds, you can grow it pretty easily. Bamboo, there's a few ways, usually from festivals, and then logs is pretty rare. I love the thinking sounds. Let's see how our neighbors are doing. Hey, he's looking pretty mediocre. Alright, I'd say we go on a bit of a small warpath. Rifles or archers? What do you think? And in the meantime, send somebody over here to build this. Look at our whatchamacallits are done. And these build almost instantly because we have instant hammers, which is really cool. Not so much cool as it is excellent. Why is it so flashy? Oh, okay. Let's do archers. I like old school. Oh no, do not walk that way. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, go over there. So if you walk under his consuming path, then destined for death. Oh, we just... Oh. These balls of wind kind of blow through. Blow people around. Did he bounce off that house? Someone got crushed. Alright, we still have 6 people somehow. So these will create birds. Not birds, feather wings fly in. I'm trying to look off in the distance. You can sometimes see them flying in or coming out. Let's see if we can see any come out of the nest. There it is. Be free. You know what's weird about this from a development point of view? This is actually a two-dimensional object that is animated with color. Yeah. Figure that out. This is flashing too much. I disagree with that. Oh, you can build that one though. Alright, we have a new technology here. And see, I'm not really into these resources. I know that our objective, and if you forget, you can always check it out here. But it requires clay, which we have plenty of, 80 in fact. So I'm going to hit the reject all and go for a passive. Units will not alert beasts or other towns they pass by. Increase movement speed. And sturdy shovels. Let's do the shovels. Let's get one more tech before we go home. And, yeah. Have you thought about other creatures that can scuttle on the ground? Absolutely. It's one of my plans for the creatures update. But I don't want to do anything normal like rabbits or wolves or something like that. Foxes. But I would like to have a tree. A long time ago, I think it was Kwangfong, who said I should add monkeys. And I was thinking like having something that jumps from tree to tree could be cool. But anyways, speaking of which, I think you mentioned something about the fish. Oh, poor coconut. Oh, hello. Some nomads passing by. Taking a dip in the water. These guys getting... You're kind of lucky that your grenadiers are out there, otherwise they would attack these. And they'd probably get wrecked. Is this mine? Okay. The glass blower dome. That looks cool. This is kind of a cool one. It could only be built on the sand. And we don't need clay pit. I think it'll fit our town's aesthetic. Let's just make a couple here. What will now be known as Glass Town. I think it's a good idea. I do have an idea for a creature in the desert. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the desert. But, is that my guy? Okay, then I don't care. What do you demand? More logs, huh? Now, logs are a little bit more valuable in this map. But regardless, I will give it to you. And the cool thing about the fire is it actually regrows the environment as well. So, this is a benefit. We can kind of work with, like I was saying earlier, all of the problems in Kainga. You can learn to take advantage of them. The question is, how do they get the water out of the house? That's their problem, not mine. So we have our stone pyramid, which can give us a bit of bloodlust, which is cool. Blessed scaffolding, we could build anything. This is good for like barracks or things that cost a lot of resources. Basically, you instantly create it. Well, not instantly, but near instantly. And then the skylines, which I think will be easy. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to try to do a bit of combat as well. And I'm going to put this pyramid, although we don't have any stone, do we? Still. Put this pyramid over here. on the way to the enemy, and then I can get my bloodlust and attack them. That's the plan. Let's see if we could find a combat technology out here in the world. We do have a passive, a couple protections, and resources. So this is the slowest thinker in terms of movement. So he does move around, but he has the most health. 400. Oh, we do have barracks. So maybe the scaffolding would have been better. And this is pretty generous in terms of placement. It doesn't have to be in the circle, it just has to be slightly nearby. Same with the resources as well. So like, this reads is probably claimed. And maybe even this one. But I made it claim a little bit further than you expect. No bamboo, huh? Just kind of waiting for this patch to grow a bit more, and then we'll claim it. But all we're using it for is... oh, for this too, huh? Alright. Let's claim this too. It might upset them, but I don't care. Alright. Town walls. We don't need this anymore, do we? Let's do some walls. If we can get some sort of source of stone. I don't want to walk all the way over there. Let's get... alright. He's just going on a inspiration quest. So we have a trade route for the first time. They'll give me fabric. Sure. Why not? Seems like they didn't mind me claiming this land. Sometimes if you claim land close to your enemies, they will get upset. Oh, we have a little box here as well. I'm gonna grab one of my braves and send him here. Come and get it. I'm gonna do something a bit cheeky. I'm gonna put this guy here. Put him on guard mode, see if we can convert this. No. Said he was gonna give me fabric, he doesn't even have any. Oh yes, I'm over here. He'll figure it out. Got our ceramics popping out. Probably have our inspiration, yep. Lightning totem again. This is the normal one. Let's go with the passive. Ooh, extra taming. Let's do that. Oh, we have a synergy. I guess with the archery. Yeah, longbow archery. Now, I cannot remember if I have to rebuild this. And yes, in fact, the Wandering Trader has arrived. There he is. So, I think I'm going to use him actually this time. Get a couple bricks. I mean, we could use a lot of bricks. Because you can make multiple pyramids, and then wouldn't mind making some walls as well. Man, we have 30 people. Longbow archery. So it did change. That's good. I'm glad I coded that in. I'm not really sure what I do and don't do sometimes. It's hard to say. All right. What do you think of trunk wood structure? What kind of trunk wood structure? Oh, something that you can build into the trunk wood, like a house. I'm for it. Uh-oh. We have a minor fire problem here. These guys are gonna go throw their jars on him. Hopefully in time. I give it an effort 6 out of 10. A for effort, D for execution. But it wasn't so bad. So our trade route, he's still looking for his own fabric. That's okay. We can accept that. Where is that trader again? Where did he go? Ah, he's at this town. Alright, well maybe we'll make our own bricks. Yeah, here we go. We could do the blast. Okay. Let's keep on track. We'll make our stone mine. Can you build this in a... Okay, good. I think we need to claim some land. Let's claim this boring land here. And then we can build a couple of these. Stone mines. I mean, that's way too many. Is he having a party? Oh, we should train some guys. Let's train 10 people to become archers. I have a terribly abstract idea of a treehouse. Yeah, I mean, I actually had an idea for like a cliff house. I actually created the icon and everything. It's in the list of technologies. It doesn't appear because it was never finished. But like a cliff house where you build into the wall of a cliff, and there would be like a doorway and stuff carved into the cliff. Because there's all these cool cliff houses all around the world. And one of them would be like if you put the cliff house into the trunk wood, it would convert the trunk wood into like a house that's kind of carved out. But I never finished it, but I should. So this is kind of cool. It revives people, but let's go with the objective. Start getting these built out. You can also press Control to change what type it is. So we have a little flathead, palm tree. Let's we'll put a squid here. Walker. Water pot. And treasure. Perfect. These are based off a real life place as well, called Nazca in Peru. They have these big lines set out in the desert that you can basically only see from space. There's like a lot of conspiracy theorists think that's why they are in contact with aliens. But who knows, maybe they had paragliders. So anyways, Incense Memorial. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, one death. That's not really gonna work, is it? But we'll put it here and it'll look cool. Yeah, I know how to place walls. Let's build some walls just to make our town look cool. Little gates here. This is in our way. Let's see if I can do that. I'm pretty disappointed about... Okay, get rid of this. We'll build it somewhere else. Combat. Hold on, I'm building walls. Yeah, that looks good. Corner here. We don't need a door down there. Perfect. Where was the combat, huh? Oh, what? Look at that. Nomads flying by. And they're flying houses. And they can absolutely wreck your town if things go poorly. I'm just gonna delete this. Thank you for your hard work, guys. Your labor is no longer needed. Alright, then we'll just go over here to the... suppose we can do something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Put a little doorway, flat. And... how is this gonna work? Now what? Good enough. The walled city. And then we'll put our skyline right here. Oh, my walls. No. What a disaster. Why does it get... Oh, man. Okay, well, now we can't stop now, can we? Now that we know that it can look cool. Oh, no. Okay. I won't waste any more time on this, I swear. But I can't help myself. And what was this looking like? Something like this. Just go all the way to the lake. Perfect. So now you guys gotta finish this before the wind comes again. Get these guys to work in the... Oh, they need logs for the... For what? Oh, to complete these. These aren't even finished. Maybe I have too many, what do you call them? Too many archers and not enough braves. Possibly. Alright, let's see. We have a demand, some food. We can do that. We need our bricks going. Maybe hollowing out the trunk wood. That's a squid. Totano, my joke to you. You know, Totano means flying squid in Italian. Or at least it's a type of squid that's called a flying squid. That's your ounce of knowledge for the day. So we can find some stragglers out here in the wilderness. Get them to help me build this town. I mean, these are a bit slow, but they do produce. So we'll get our walls up and running. I need to get a cloud popper more often to pop those balloons. Exactly, that would be cool. It's scary to have the nomads camp your town with unreachable archers or grenadiers. Yeah. Hopefully they should fly by. They shouldn't get too fixated on your town. Well, there is the possibility. I got stuck on this wall idea, but basically we just need a little bit more clay to finish these skylines. There was one more skyline as well. Let's do the snail. 2 out of 4. So we have 1 and 2. So we just have these 2 more to build. Let's see if the AI has started building them. Yeah, it looks like they have. They built one here. If they build too many, then they're gonna win first. But it should give me a warning beforehand. Alright. We've got our clay going. Let's get all our archers here. Let's go ambush something. Pick a fight. Nice little market tower he's got here. All his little items on the market stalls. Go shoot some innocent snails. We should get the ropes though, so we can tame the snails too. But my people are too busy building walls. I'm gonna pause these. Why is that smoke on? More nomads. He's got the water jars. Who is this guy, huh? What is your purpose here? What is that horn for? Alright, our walled city is almost complete. I think they're having a festival, that's what it was. Looks like you trapped the trader in there, that's so sad. Still need more bricks. We're working at maximum speed. Alright. What else we got? Oh, this thing never got built. Oh no, the wind. Alright, looks like we got spared this time. So we have a couple skylines going. I think, is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. So if we wanted, we could host this festival and be completed. But I would like to see these walls completed. See if we can get them done. Alright, while they're doing that, I'm gonna shoot someone with my arrows. Are they gonna... Can I get them? Oh, the water filled up. Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh. They've migrated. I don't know if I should shoot them. There's quite a bit of them. But I'll shoot these snails. We'll do some beast taming in the next one. Although they are giving us demands. Maybe I should... Yeah, no. Maybe I should attack them instead. Let's do it. Oh, you can't attack the demands guy to kind of stop people from accidentally attacking the demands guy. Alright, we're getting close though. We're getting real close. I don't like this guy. He's just watching our village. Maybe he's got to go. Yeah, in fact. Oh, that's a lot of misses. Yeah. Combat. Weird. One of my guys was way over there. Maybe that's why I had a guy watching us, because we had a guy watching him. That's funny. This is kind of a cool little town. Yeah, we'll accept your demand. I don't know why you're giving us demands. You're so... You were so friendly. Not anymore. There's a balloon over here. I wonder if we could steal that. Let's try. As we wait for these final walls. The final wall to get finished. There it is. And the walled city is complete. And our festival is ready. Let's host a couple festivals. So festivals also heal your thinker. So if you're taking a bit of damage, host a festival and that should sort you right out. There he is playing his instrument. It's like a mix between there's a little guy on his shoulder and the bigger guy below. He's kind of playing a violin-cello combination. And the strings go all the way down. Doesn't make much sense, but it's cool. So that should have... Yeah, we get a couple ghosts of people who have died before. And then, I mean, we can try to shoot some people over here. Let's try, and if things get out of hand, we'll host our festival. Got him. Uh-oh. I think we can still handle him. Can we attack the... No, we can't attack the trader. That's good. Shouldn't be able to. Using a house as a shield is S-tier gameplay on Nomad's part. Exactly. Blocking arrows with a house. So this is what ghosts look like in Kainga. And what's interesting is they don't have interrupted. I wouldn't say interrupted, I would say completed extra quick. So we unlocked a couple techs. This tech is for winning the game with Akiote for the first time. And this is for completing our quest, which is pretty cool. I only took 30 minutes. Not bad, considering how cool of a little walled town I made. Thank you. Let's move on. So I wouldn't mind going Galanga this time. Trying to do a bit of taming. We also have the B side. Ooh. So the A side starts with braided ropes and Beastmasters makes it easy to tame creatures. The B side, start with a snail. So you don't have to tame one off the bat. Let's go with the B side. Let's show some weird stuff. I carry nothing but knowledge. It was I that revived the rifle technology. So this is where you kind of get a bit of a lore, and then they'll also chat about how your game went. So your win inspired me to try a new strategy in the Flatlands, which is kind of cool. Blitz 8 time with Galanga. Blitz A tame. Okay, so I think what you mean is start with the guys and then go and tame a beast right off the bat. Let's do it. And then if it goes bad, well, then we'll switch to B. So here we go. Ice Ridge has been unlocked. We can select a new quest. I don't know if there's any quests that I can do. These ones are already unlocked. Ignore that. That's a bug when I unlock things with cheat codes. So a lot of these require that you play as a certain thinker for 3 games in a row, which I don't think I'm going to do. So I'm going to go questless for now. I might throw in a quest. I wouldn't mind having Kala and Jira though. I think you can play this one with any thinker because we haven't actually unlocked them yet. Yeah. I don't want to do the flatlands again. Let's do the Ice Ridge though. Although it is lush, so it's a bit different. Yeah, let's go Ice Ridge. That's cool. I'm cool with that. So what creatures are going to be on the Ice Ridge? We could possibly see a snail, maybe mastodon. Let's try to tame a snail right off the bat. I think, in my mind, for order's sake, I think we should put a campfire first so that we get the inspiration that would spawn from the creature. In fact, let's go for this walker. Sometimes, I mean, this isn't really a gameplay tip. It's more of a quirk of the design, but sometimes you can get in weird situations where they can't really hit you when they're on these ledges. If his feet are kind of a little bit high. Although, I think we're doing... Let's get everybody. We should have sent everyone from the start. Snails are 100% spawn on every map. Hopefully we can still keep our progress. No, don't attack him. Tame him. Oh yeah, we got this. Perfect. Come on, boys. Get him, get him. Millimeters away. But that's basically, I think if I send them all together in the same group, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, because the walker either crushes them all or doesn't. So let's try B side. That's what it looks like when you try to rush taming. That was the Ice Ridge, by the way. Welcome to that. I don't mind doing the towers. It's a super weird place, but let's try it. So make some mistakes. Okay, this is a terrible spawn, but let's make it work. Let's make it work. I'm gonna put my campfire here so I get maximum area down here as well. Great idea by Shifter, by the way, to make the radius a cylinder instead of a circle. A sphere. Much better. Alright. So we need something small, compact, that produces a lot of people easily. This looks like the best option to me. Oh, the sharpened axes could be good. Randomly free. I can't say no to that, can I? So with this version of Kainga, we start with a tamed snail. So that's a tamed creature. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to go with the snail or make this version of Kainga be like acid focused. So I gave them both. But let's get, and when you tame a creature, you get a free beast technology. It's one of the incentives to tame creatures, but also, and you can upgrade them for free. Well, not free, but let's create a couple houses. And I'm gonna create some houses down here too. Try to conserve as much space as I can. But let's just make like a, you know, thatched slum. Thatched shantytown, if you will. I think one of my suggestions on Hearths, every time I play towers, yeah, it's like basically essential. I don't think that suggestion was made before this map, but because of the way that the map plays and like how you visualize how things are collected, it's just so much easier with cylinders. So do we have more clay than we think? So let's go with the... I don't like to use... This requires... Let's do this. Do the fishing net since we are down on the waterfront. But I'm only going to make one. Actually, I'm going to put it further in because some of the fish fall back into the water. And maybe we can get him... If we can shoot some arrows at him, maybe we can get him to send his balloons over here. Who knows? We do have a bridge technology. Let's go with... Oh, we should have went with the beast technology first. But one of the reasons why I like this one, this version of Kainga, is that you start with the beast technology first, so you can get things like the food attachment, and it's actually good. Although usually, like by the time you get it, it's you already have a good source of food. Ah, you can have it. He has balloons too, huh? Looks like he's separated as well. So we each have our own little places, and I got the short end of the stick. This one, farm attachment, which I think I'm going to go for. Free food for life? Why not? You there. Construct this equipment. And I'm going to get the other technologies first because they're kind of priority. And yeah. Which map is your favorite, by the way? This guy's fishing already. Alright, let's see. What do we want? Bridge or balloons? Or something else? Overhang would be good, but not before the bridge. I think the bridge is basically necessary. That sound was just him taking the inspiration. Let's see. We are getting a demand here. Yeah, you can have a couple reeds. That's fine. And then, can we bridge over here? We can't. Do we want to? Yeah, let's do it. That's a pretty floppy bridge. Tempted to get this first. Amnesia. The resource conversion is kind of like resource destroys the resources around it and then upgrades them. So like logs become planks, reeds become fabric, stuff like that. It turns natural resources into produced resources. Let's try this. And then maybe we could put this amnesia coffer over here, and every time he comes to attack us, I'll just forget about it and go home. I think that's a good idea. I don't really want to claim this. I suppose it's fine, huh? Well, let's... It doesn't matter. Let's wait until... So he is the one giving us the demand. So that might help a bit. Is someone building this? I thought someone was building this. You look like the kind of guy that wants to build that. So do you. Oh, there they go. Did you hear that? That is the sound of a firebird taking off. You can see him up there. If you want to get rid of the UI, you press V and it gets rid of it. The small size and verticality of the terraces. I think the terraces is the best map as well. It was designed to be balanced and to have a bit of variability in terms of like starting at the top or starting at the bottom. Kind of feels a little bit different. It also has a bit more randomness in terms of which resources spawn than any other map. Well, just bamboo in particular. So sometimes you're bamboo rich, sometimes you have literally none. Which doesn't sound balanced, but it makes it more fun in my mind. Because basically, in the terraces, you almost always start next to the big pond. Because by not doing that, it's just a kind of a foolish idea. So yeah, you can start building this. You too. Here's some lightning. See how this guy's doing. Oh, he's having a rough time. Firebirds and lightning clouds. Well, this town is huge, and he has a extended fire pole, which is great on this map. Makes your city center much bigger. It's got a cool bridge over to this island as well, claiming new land. I think he's doing well. No reeds. What about this reeds? Weird. Alright. I think we need a couple more guys working on this. It's taking them a little time to acquire the bamboo. Yeah. I don't mind claiming this as well. Is he looking for food? He's looking for reeds. There's reeds right here. I don't like how the bridge builds from the wrong side sometimes. I should update that, but I haven't. Looks like we have a dye pot here too. This is for one of the colors. You can check it out. I haven't been changing anyone's color. Just been going with what's around. Hello, Dial. What's new? What's new with you? So we're just playing a bit of Kainga here. Checking things out, seeing how the game is progressing. We have our snail. We're playing with the B-side Galonga, so we have started with a free snail, which is always nice. And we'll put him over here. I don't want his... So he creates these two little pairs. I don't want the pairs to drop into the water, which I think they will, but whatever. We want to make sure we get the rest of the bamboo into this bridge. But it'll get done. Alright, with that completed, let's create some more houses. I'm gonna create another row down here. Try not to get rid of the resources. And then if you have extra bamboo, we should get that. But you know what? Cancel that. This is the priority here. We gotta get this bridge built. Firebirds are huge and can block access to parts of the map. I think it's I think the towers, it's a weird map. It's like, I do understand why other games don't make maps like this, but I am really glad that I did make a map like this. It's just so wild, so crazy. Like, what other game can you have like multi-layered towns with bridges going in between these like deep canyons? It's just crazy. I mean, I understand why. It's just kind of hard to see what's going on sometimes, or where's he going, huh? Is this a thinker? Where are you going, bro? Whose thinker is that? We could jump him. Our bridge is almost complete. I wonder where he was going. Oh well, not my business. I'm gonna force chop a few of these reeds just so they can pick up a couple. And yeah. Okay, I think our bridge is complete. So I'm gonna build another little bridge here. And if they have a couple of extra bamboo, you can build that. You guys go nuts. And then let's start claiming land over here. And build this here too. I do need to claim the land first. Oh, they're thrashing our building. Okay. Run, 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 run. No, I don't want them to break my bridge. Oh, 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 people are falling off the edge. Okay. So maybe we can just throw a couple acid bombs at them. Let's do a ton of damage to people, but see, look at this. This is madness. So now that we're over here, let's claim this land, huh? These lightning clouds are gonna absolutely destroy me. I gotta keep an eye on these guys, make sure they aren't destroying my bridge. You know, our colors are... Is that balloon coming to me or coming to them? It's coming to me. Yeah, it's oh my goodness, people are flying into the water. Alright. Trying to micromanage this guy. He's gonna die, isn't he? You know what? Get in the balloon. Let's get out of here. Get in, get in. Oh, yeah. Now, just leave him there to do whatever he does best. Those acid bombs are super powerful. What's my snail doing, huh? We do have quite a bit of people. I think a lot of our houses burnt down. I'm gonna rebuild some of those. We don't have enough reeds for all this. Oh, he's attacking our bridge. No. Yeah, get him. We need more people. Looks like our colors are similar. Maybe... No, no, no. That's enough grenades. That's enough grenades. I want to put them over here. In fact, let's get some of this halberdier gear. And then I think we should just go ahead and attack them. Yeah, yeah. This is the way. Halberdiers will definitely help. At least they have a little extra damage. But my grenades keep blowing up on the Getting the wrong trajectory. We should get our snail involved in this. Yeah, grenades keep. He's throwing them too high. Like it's hitting on the. It's hitting the ridge. In fact, let's just get everyone. There's our snail. Coming in hot. I think we lost a lot of people. We did get the thinker though. So you did get a bit of extra karma for destroying a thinker. And you get some of their technologies as well. So let's get our thinker over here and steal their technologies. I think we did it. Man. This is what I mean about this map being an absolute madhouse. It's a crazy place out here. But, wait, we've had a technology here the whole time? Nobody told me. By looks alone, it's the most wild map. That is definitely true. The snail just melts the houses. Yeah, get that one too. And you get out of the way. In fact, let's bring the snail home. It's here to produce food. Alright, what kind of inspiration do we have? Reed field, that's great. Well, we do have somehow a lot of reeds. Maybe from the fire? Either way, I think a lot of it's not reachable. So I'm gonna put this here instead. I think that will be beneficial. While you're over here, let's get this one. Man, it was tricky to get these creatures to be able to cross the bridges. And I think some people might remember a time when they would just not do it. And they would flip out and then like launch into the air, you know, with video game physics. So these dye pots, you can pick them up with a unit, with a brave, and they'll bring it back to your town center, to your hearth, and then you'll have a new color unlocked. So we have another technology, clay pit. So we basically have unlimited resources with the clay pit and the reed field, which is kind of cool. Although I think I'm gonna go with the blast powder and see what happens. So a lot of the times people are like, well, I don't know what blast powder even does. But which is why I added this visual cue that blast powder knowledge increases the chance of more blast powder techs. So we don't really have to know what the possibilities are. It'll kind of show you the possibilities if you get it. There we go. We got the Tide Pool team color. Let's try that out in the next round. Remind me. I think our town is kind of suffering now. I think I can say it without being incorrect. We have our suspicious stew. This is pretty good. I think this is a great run for this, actually. But that does mean we need 2 more techs before we can get the Boardwalk Arena. That's fine. Let's do it. Let's do the suspicious stew. So the way it works is when the festival's hosted, each one of our buildings will produce 1 person. Oh, they're flooded. Alright, well, you can build this one then. Oh no. This is a disaster. Oh no. Well, you can build one up here. Just my luck, huh? You guys can build this house. I mean, we might be able to build a couple buildings over here. I have no idea where this guy's even going. But you can build a house here. Build a couple houses there. Oops. You can build one there. The more houses, the better, basically, by the time we finish this stew. Where's the snail? Oh, he's here. Alright. So, usually I want somebody in the houses, but this time I want them to build the houses to their maximum capacity. Is that a refill too? Okay. That's complete. So I want you to build the house too. I'm not going to over micromanage it. I'm just going to get a few and then we'll... Basically by the time the stew is complete. In the meantime, let's go on a little quest. Get my acid bomber here. And this halberdier. Where are you? I think he doesn't exist. Yeah, he doesn't exist. And let's go get some new technologies. I don't really want to transport one, but I can take a passive instead. And that's fine with me. Alright, someone's building the stew. I think it's enough, actually. Enough houses, I mean. I'm gonna get him to help with the stew. We have a drawbridge, an elevator. Drawbridge is cool. I don't think either of them are particularly useful because of how long this distance is. Let's do animal taming. Stone soup could be helpful. People don't get pushed off of ledges. Yeah. I think it doesn't... Not too much of a big deal. Not too big of a deal. But we just need a technology. And these guys are separated. Look at this trader. That's a new yoga position. It's called the Wandering Trader. I wonder if you could use raw blast powder as a sort of time bomb. You can place it in AI camps and light it on fire and blow them all up. I mean, you can put it there, and then if it catches on fire, it does blow up. That kind of requires some luck as well. I don't think we need too much food either, so I'm gonna go with the passive again. Still foundations. Interesting. I should get rid of that. Let's do pangolin armor. That kind of gives us a little bit of extra armor. Plus, they look cool. They get little back pads. And fezzes. Basically, I couldn't do the back pads without the hat. So I had to create... Like, I couldn't get the hat sprite and the back pad sprite to overlap like that. So I put a hat on the back pads and it's like, okay, that's it. So you can't have a hat with that technology. I think this is almost done. Yeah, it is. Man, it's crazy how good this fishing net is. Like, you'd only need one. Well, maybe it's the free whatchamacallums too. Either way, I would like to get this festival up and running. I think he's bringing the last fish into the stew. And the water pot is full. We'll wait for him to get the... Here we go. We need this. but let's host this festival. This is one of the new festivals. It's pretty cool. I like it. Where are you going? That's what makes it suspicious. And then all of our houses should produce people. There we go. That's a lot of people. And we have 25 people. I wonder if we can fit this somewhere. I don't think so. Let's put it over here. Why is this? Oh, he's yelling at the bees. Let's drop a couple. Keep coming. He doesn't take damage from the bees. I mean, he should be flying away, but he's pretty stubborn. See if we can attack him. Get him. Can you get it from here? Throw. Oh, what a throw. Uh-oh. Snails will put out these. Oh my goodness. Snails, this is another benefit of snails, they put out fires. Okay, I think we need to rebuild our farm stocks, but all in all, it wasn't so bad. Oh, it looks like the Firebird did explode in the end. Put our guy back in here. Pretty nice having a balloon. And I've been pretty lucky with these rounds, actually. You can ignite. Can you ignite blast powder with fire lancers or fire bombers? Yeah, absolutely. You can. In fact, I wonder if you could shoot it. This is something we could do. Is you could have the blast powder. If you shoot the blast powder with like an arrow or a rifle, then it explodes. That way you can set up your trap that way. I think we're ready. Let's host the festival. People are coming. I think we have to wait until 25 people are here, so... So they're just gonna stand around until that time. Trader in the background. Like how our thinker's like, nah, I'm not coming. It's way too far. In fact, why don't you stay? No, he's coming now. Enough people have been killed. Wow, we lost 27 people. That's more than we have now. But another success. Ah yes, the tide pool. We did save the enchanted tree, which is that purple tree at the start. Didn't really point it out. That's one of the bonus objectives. But yeah, let's keep going. I haven't seen a crustacean yet, and I want to before the end. Let's switch it up. Let's go with someone else. Let's go with Ajuan. Ajuan's kind of cool, ceramics based. Let's go with the B side. Call a tamed firebird, the wind generator, and the fire basket. Let's try it. So the idea behind this, the design of this thinker was, the B side at least, was to be like, to have fire not be a problem. So the next quest we have is in the flatlands again. We could do Darkwood. I wouldn't mind. It's a rescue mission. Flatlands or Darkwood? What do you guys think? In the meantime, let's... if you didn't know, you can go down here to the jukebox. and you can play any song you want. And you can see how the songs are split by region. I think I like, no, which one? I like this song. Which one's the one with the dogs barking? This is what my nephew says. Alright, we'll just do this one. Also, Flatlands has a higher odds of crab than Darkwood. No, it should be about... Actually, no, it's not the same. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Flatlands. I always thought support synergies and fun things to discover and make use of. Yeah, I think there's a lot of like interactions with the game to... There's one thing that didn't really, like, people don't use much is the lure, the beast lure. I really wanted people to like get beasts into other people's towns and ruin them that way. Okay, so in this game, I'm going to claim a lot of land. Yeah, and we're going to do this house, full fire protection, full wind. That's what we want. Plus you can stack them, so that's a plus. And we're just going to make like a wall of houses with a gate. Yeah. Cool. And then we have a couple... We have a Fire Lancer, a Fire Bomber, and our Ghostly Thinker. Now this Thinker could take... He only has 1 health. 1 out of 1 health. So as soon as he dies, he comes back to this jar. The Alabastron. Which is kind of cool. You can send him into danger, he dies, no big problem. No big deal. Also, he doesn't have a voice because he's a ghost. I think the fishing tower, we haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen the... It's one of my favorites. Probably one of the most useful, too. I built 3 fishing towers. And then get some resources as well. You know, I think I built these the wrong... I suppose we could do that, huh? Yeah, let's do that. And then we can stack them on top. You're going to need a ladder of some kind. And then, what did I say? I said for this one, we're going to claim a lot of land to get the ante up. And then we can see a crustacean. Hopefully. Although there's a balance of... a balance system where if you lose a lot of people, the events go down, like the event severity goes down as well. But if you create a lot of people, the event severity goes up, or the type of event that's chosen is more extreme, if that makes sense. So if you just, for example, if you just got burned by fire, you lost a bunch of people and houses as well, houses are counted, then you shouldn't get a raid right after that, because it'll, you know, that it doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fun. Like, there's no opportunity to bounce back. So there's a system in the game that allows for that. Clay pit, we don't need it. There's clay all over the place. Firefighting, we don't need it. We're Adjuan B. Let's go Silk Loom. What's this? Covered fishing tower? We don't need it, but sure. Put a couple of these here. And then... Seems good. In a good spot already. We only have 3 Braves to start. So I do want to prioritize somebody producing more. Like to actually send someone and make sure that they're working on that. Now you can come out and do whatever you must do. A tower of fire. Let's try this. Well, we don't have ceramics. Tricky. Let's try the great fire basket. I'll try to get blast powder. Maybe I can make use of this somehow and explode. So this is a rescue mission. So we have a cage thinker. We have to get him out of the cage and put him on this, in this case, sand sail, and send him off into the distance. It's really hard to use beast lures like you described. Yeah. I think I actually changed it so the beast lure actually just tames beasts now. Which is still very useful. I think probably more useful. Demand, huh? Oh, there's a chance we could go full ally. I thought it was wasn't it a little bit higher? Whatever. This is the song with the dogs. Dogs barking. I mean, it's not really, but it kind of sounds like it. If your flag is too close to an AI, they usually attack you. Yes. That's an exception. It would be really cool to see if these lures in your territory tames, and lures could be built elsewhere, just moves beasts around. That's an interesting idea. Or maybe you make two different versions. Or like if you make one with food, then it does one thing, or if you make one with something else, then it has a different purpose. Hard to say. I got my Kainga shirt today. Don't know if you can see that. But I'm ready. I'm ready to rumble. We do need a couple more people, a couple more technologies. This is my favorite song. And this is, I think this is my favorite creature. Flathead. Agent of Chaos. Like, it's one of those things that it's pretty weird, but it also makes a lot of sense. Like, he has a flat head, and then he charges things. And he has like, his ears are going backwards because, you know, it's more aerodynamic. I don't know. Just making it up as I go along. Alright, so we do want blast powder at some point, so I think getting this would be good because plus we can break him out of the cage easier. Synergy already? From what? Why did we get this? Maybe from fire jars. We got it from fire jars. I don't know why it's not showing up. But that's great. No, actually, that's not great. Is it great? It is now. So let's look for resources. We have two choices here. Not choices, two chances to get some sort of blast powder technology. And in the meantime, let's keep stacking these buildings. This way or this way? This way. I did recently make it so you can't block entrances, which makes stacking a little bit more tricky, but I think it's worth it for clarity's sake. Man, I don't think we're gonna have a problem producing people. No, that's no good. We need blast powder. Here we go. This one does take logs though, and that's... Let's do it. That'll encourage us to claim more territory. Looks like he's taken some inspiration. Already our... Well, Auntie's only one. But we're doing really well in terms of population growth. So they're moving out. Let's place one here. And... In fact, we don't need the fabric, do we? We need blast powder. We're people of blast. People of the blast. People of the powder? No, that's not good. I do like how these towns, like, look unique to themselves. Look at that. He's built a ladder up here. I should probably send my thinker up there for science. And then let's go ahead and build this. I might be able to... These guys like me a lot. I might be able to get away with claiming some land nearby. But, is the smoke coming out of the wrong spot? And then we need this. This is going to be expensive to build, but it should be worth it. Or should we do it a little bit more symmetrical? There we go. Yes. The perfect line. Excellent. And then this firebomb thing. I'm trying to think of a way we can use this offensively. Demand denied. He's got the fish right there. He's like, oh, you don't want it? And this guy just walks away. Where was he? Him? No, him. This is fine. I'll go take it in my own house and eat it there. Let's, I think I should have put this house here and here, and then we can build one on top. Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna delete it. How was that? This one and this one? Yeah. So this wind is gonna be a problem. But I'm just gonna tank it. Alabastron damaged. Now that is a problem. Oh, there's another one coming, huh? I'm just gonna tank it too. Hopefully this guy doesn't do anything. Sometimes when people get blown around by wind, they just get frazzled. If you know what I mean. Resource technologies. I don't think we need anything else. Although I wouldn't mind... Oh, we need the ceramics. Let's get this just in case. And then I want ladders. Just gonna send him over there. If he gets killed by something, that's fine. He'll pop back in town, which is pretty cool. Somebody needs to work this. Because we need more blast powder. And let's claim a bit of land here. Who is this guy? He's not my guy. Claim this resource-rich node. And then we'll claim this, and this, and this, and Looks like my guys are getting thrashed. Well, they're having a party. Oh, I forgot it exploded in fire. That's great. Okay, so they're gonna be our enemies now, which is not great. But that's fine. Who are all these guys, huh? Let's try this again. If we're quick. This guy's like a guy from our last game. Alright, you know what? Just run. Uh-oh. Alright. So the chaos begins. Oh, we need this guy. He needs to be the one involved. I think this... So this is a passive ability that comes with this version of Ajuan, which is enchanted fire jars. Basically, when there's fire nearby, they hop into these jars and escape from the danger, which is pretty hilarious. But they're supposed to... I don't know if they can still fight. I don't think they can. Oh, he's destroying all my clay. So it's kind of weird to have this fire bomber who's like creating fire and then the enemy's still fighting, but I don't know if our guys are. Alright, we have 9 anti. That's a lot. Just like for your information, the weird stuff starts coming out at 6 or 8. Like having more than 12 doesn't change much, as you may have noticed. Who is this guy, huh? It's just a wanderer now. He's a desert man. Ooh, we can get some rifles? That would cost more blast powder. But I think it's the wise idea. This town's coming out pretty nice. Let's get some more guys and then start causing trouble. Is that allowed? Okay. Sure. We need that transport one. We need for the ladder. Let's put this over here. And yeah, we gotta get that. Could get the wind generator. That might. Let's do it. Oh, we don't have any fabric. Oh, we do have the silk loom. So I'll build one of those. And then I'm going to send my thinker here again. I think we decimated their town. And then this... is either really good or really bad. It's a good thing I caught this, actually. So if he breaks the cage, I'm going to make him run. I didn't break the cage. But these guys should be relatively easy to take out now. Oh, he might kill the thinker, though. Oh, no. He's coming. Millimeters. Millimeters away. We need a ladder, so the climbing pole is fine. I mean, the balloons is probably technically more ideal. But I'm trying to create a wild town here. And then also need something to get this guy down. There we go. And we'll just let our people cook for a while. Let it cook in the oven. All right. So here comes a little ball of wind. Whoa. All right. That's a natural event. So I think we need more fire, guys. I think we go over there and just absolutely... I think we need to build these logs too. And you can build this log. He's literally carrying logs. He's like, I don't know what to do with this. Go here. There you go. And this guy... Oops. And this town is working out great. I think our log didn't quite work as intended. Just gonna build a new one. Can you pick that up? Oh, you can. Oh, we're getting raided. We don't want this. Okay, alright. We gotta get these guys to stop throwing. I mean, our houses are technically immune to fire. But you guys gotta stop throwing bombs. I mean, I guess it's working. Right? Just gonna throw this out there that normally games don't look like this. Normally you don't, when there's fire in your town, it's not a good thing. But this is kind of a unique situation. Oh, this is cool. So this is a burial mound. We can't really make any at the moment. But you build these when some of your people have died, and then you'll get them in the next game. But I'll get it anyways. And I'm gonna take these guys and see if we can... Looks like these guys are fighting or something. Yeah, because they have nobody left. So I'm just gonna start... Yeah, they're fighting for sure. That's why there's so few guys. So I'm just gonna send them into the town and let them do their thing. I guess they can still throw them while they're in jar form. Oh my goodness. The nomads are coming. My camera this way. I think I might get... I'm gonna get like 10 guys to come break open this cage without fire. Getting attacked by the thinker here. What a mess. Yeah, let's do that. Now get the cage first. Then you can tear down the rest. What's left of that house. Now we also have a technology here. We do need this at some point. I'm not afraid of them. In fact, I'm gonna send a couple guys over there and start causing some havoc. There's the nomads walking by. These guys are so cool. This is excellent to see. And then we do have a bit of fabric here, actually. This requires fabric. We don't have... Oh, we do have... We have a guy producing fabric. So I'm going to put this right here. And you guys can work on that. You guys become firebombers. I'll build a couple of these here. Oh, I built this house backwards. Got to be dismantled. In fact, I'm just going to delete it. You want the full effect, you know, the smokestacks. Yeah. Get this guy back to safety. Don't mind having my thinker come over here and pick up a new technology as well. It's pretty chaotic. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I think they know what they're doing. And yeah. So what's kind of interesting about this thinker is we have to protect the this jar the whole time. You know, I just realized all our fishing burnt down. Let's build a couple more fishing. We only need 2. We're 45 people, so maybe we don't need any, actually. I mean, it looks cool, though, so let's make some. It's gonna get a bit windy here. So these are technologies, when you kill a thinker, banish them. You don't kill them. You banish them back up to the Skyloft, then you actually get to choose from the technologies that they had, which is kind of cool. So this is a passive technology that that thinker starts with, which I think I'm going to get, because I don't really need these two. Yeah. And again, I'm just going to leave these guys here. Feel free to do what you want. In fact, I'm going to... I can get this flathead involved. Oh. That's alright. Looks like they're building the escaped sand snail. And I'm back. Let's build another... I thought I already built one here. But... maybe not. We have our logs, we have our powder stacks. Yeah, perfect. Things are look... How did you get up here? I'll never get him down. You live up here, man. I mean, that's a great spot. Should I build him a house? See if we can build a log ladder up there? I don't think so. No, it's too high. Could go up to the tree. But, wow. Looks cool, though. Tower of Fire. Okay, so here's a problem with chaotic runs, like causing a lot of havoc like this, is when the moon comes, everyone that's died comes back to life, or comes back in ghost form against you. So having 17 people died and killing many more, they're all gonna come back in a form of, like, I mean, they only have 1 health, but they still do damage. So let's see what happens. I'm just gonna put these guys on this hill. And let's see, is this guy gonna be able to take the... Maybe I can lure him into this town. Alright, he's going back. I couldn't be bothered with him. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Our sand sail is complete, so I'm going to get this thinker to hop on. Just in case things get weird, I'm going to escape. immediately. This is almost complete, right? Oh, he's bringing the last piece of clay. I'm assuming. Yeah, he is. Sun's going down. And here's all the ghosts coming back. Oh no, the thinker. He's stuck on the sand sail. He's gonna die. Oh, but he's still alive because he has 2 lives. This one. Alright, this... Is this gonna work? It is gonna work. He's off. Through the fire. Uh-oh. Oh, they destroyed our alabastron. But I did make a catch for this. If you do die after you've technically won, then you still win, which is good. Since in that situation, it would have been a bummer to have lost when basically the sand sail was off and all we were doing is just sitting around waiting for the animation to complete. So yeah, we did win. That was pretty wild. I'm glad we did that because that was one of the weirder runs. Even on a more normal map, you know, you can get up to some weird things. So I'm surprised we were able to pull that off. The Flatlands is no joke. I agree. So we don't have Serrano unlocked, which is a pity. He's kind of one of the latest game thinkers, but we can choose one of the other ones and go with them. I do like Garam. Let's see. I think he's the only one we haven't gone with yet. So let's do it. And we'll just hop into the next one. I think we have 2 more. Yeah, and then we unlock Kalinjira. Don't know if we're going to get that far, but let's try it. I'll try to do this one super quickly. And we've done the edges already. You can actually do these objectives in any order and on any map, so this is still acceptable. Let's try it. So that loud noise was the geysers. Adds a bit more extra clay onto the map. This is the green leaf, so welcome. This can be a bit of a wild map as well. We're extremely close to our neighbor here. In fact, I'm gonna move this slightly. Let's move... I mean, we don't have a lot of space. Let's just keep it here. And do our best. Let's see what we can do. So knowing a jungle, I know that we should have something that has full rain protection. And this looks like the perfect house. So let's try. Place a bunch of them around. That looks good. And that's good. Yeah, can't really see in the thicket there, but they'll be chopping that down as needed. Kainga, you don't need to chop resources. They'll just go get the resources when they need them, depending on what's nearby and what you've claimed within your hearths. You can see the green line. Oh, I forgot to change my color. Oh well. And then what's also in these marked claim land areas. So yeah, I do have a green color on a green map, but we'll deal. So I think we've done fishing net already. Let's go with the patty. Don't think we've actually done the patty yet. Or tried it yet. It's a good source of food. Plus it grows instantly when it rains, which is nice. Sorry, when it floods. which is nice on a map like this, where it will flood a lot. Looks like he's taking my tech there. Expanding, building tons of houses. So the goal of this, or the goal of the design of this map was kind of heavy resources, and like, but also a little bit compact, kind of winding paths, both on land and in the water. Let's see if we can get some boats. I'd like to do a little bit of boat action. Resources. We don't really need any of these. I wouldn't mind doing some more bricks, though. What objective is it? Fabric. So we do need fabric at some point. So let's do that. That's the smart idea. And then, how am I going to get that? I wonder if I could steal this. Is this going to work? I guess it's a 50-50 chance who's going to get it. You got it. Well, I mean, in all my time, I've never even tried that. We can't get that one. So maybe we won't get any boats. We could steal a boat if somebody else has a boat. Nobody has a boat. Alright, well, forget it. I didn't want boats anyways. I did want boats. I lied. So, houses seem to be being built pretty nicely. Nobody is building the farms, though. I think this one was a farm. In fact, I'm going to build 2 farms. Warding lantern, water siphon, and the rain collector. Store rain to fight fires. We are fireproof. Replace all reed construction with bamboo. Let's do baskets and like run around at full speed while holding resources. Yeah. Seems like a minor addition, but it's actually quite an improvement. Demand, huh? Alright, I accept your demand, but I don't like it. Let that be known. Okay, so this guy's growing food. Looks like he's done. Let's chop some food and bring it in here. Couple frame drops there, I don't know why. Yeah, something weird. I don't know what's going on here. Weird. Alright, let's move on. So, Skylamp Festival seems fine. We do have the fabric for it. We don't really need extra reeds. Bannered Grove produces logs. Seems like a smart choice. Let's do it. Plus, it looks cool. See, there's the geysers exploding. I think this is working out. I'll send one guy over here. Satisfy this so things don't get out of hand. Yeah, easily done. Let's bring in the second one and see how quickly they move with the baskets. So that will make them a little bit more friendly. Ideally, I don't want to deal with them in terms of combat this time. It's better when it's on your own terms, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to claim a little bit of land over here. So we use this little flag here to claim land. It claims territories in that area. It claims the resources in that area, and then also allows you to build buildings there. And when you fulfill the demands, they'll have a little bit of a party. Enemy has forgiven you for your atrocities. Who is this? I don't want to be forgiven. Bring me some boats. I need a boat. This is going to be tough. I have a feeling. I don't think I'm going to win this one. But it's possible. What are you guys building here? That's not my guys. Man, they're already encroaching on my territory. I have 11 people. It's actually pretty good. So, if you're wondering, like, if you're playing Kainga and you're, like, struggling a bit about just, like, dying too early or, you know, getting overwhelmed, make sure you get your food up and running, and then make sure your houses are being operated so you have the smoke coming out of them. That's key. And then also that you have available food for them to come get. You have those two things and people just come out. You give ceramics and you get reeds. What? I don't have ceramics. This guy needs ceramics for something. I don't have ceramics. Let's see. I mean, this is a pretty cool looking town. It's real compact, but yeah, we can squeeze another house in there. This was built as well, so I can put a couple of houses here. And then I'm going to put a farm in the middle there. Perfect. Put a bit more farmland here. You can chop that. Cool. So this is going to make our allies a little bit friendlier as well. Which I don't mind. No fabric, huh? Guess I forgot to build these. I think I can squeeze one in here. And it's funny, you can attach it to your... Wow, I did not know that. Okay. Yo, the snail's attacking my neighbor. That's wild. Where did he come from? Oh, he lives here. Somewhere here, there's a snail nest. Yeah, I can see his little snail eggs in there. So you can go in there and steal a food if you are a bit desperate. Man, we're like building it into each other's towns. Usually this is a recipe for disaster. So let's just see how things work out. I'm gonna try to claim this territory. No, that's where the snails live. Do not claim snail territory. And then I guess I'll go here. Oh, we're getting a lot of frames now with these clouds, maybe? Who knows? Alright. This is almost built. We just need one more reeds. Fabric. If you really can't find fabric, you can also take it from Lotus. I don't know if their houses are immune to rain or not. Mine are. So that shouldn't be a big problem. Most of our houses are operating, including the ones with producing fabric. So this attachment kind of changes the production building of a house. It no longer makes it about... hello? Somebody brought a boat. It's my boat now. Let's roll. You can... Sorry, it changes the production of a house to something else. And in this case, it changes it from producing people into producing fabric. With the boats, you can double right-click on land, and he'll hop out. They'll hop out at the destination. Otherwise, you have to press the little buttons, but double right-click is pretty easy. And then when he's done, I don't want him to miss the festival. But let's just host it. You can join when he's done. He's too busy thinking. Alright. Go quick, go quick. There goes the sky lanterns. Glorious. So we have a technology. I did say I wanted boats. These are pretty big boats, though. But let's get a smaller boat. That's too small. This boat, you can build houses on it. Let's try it. Let's try it. I don't want to build it in the small lake, but how about here? And then I'll build one here. I'll get to that giant snail icon in a moment. Just gonna send a couple people over there. So this is a snail beast demand. So you're looking for some food. If we do give it to them, the snails will multiply. If we don't give it to them, they'll come over here and eat all our crops. If they don't find crops, then they'll attack. So that's kind of how that works. I don't mind giving to them. Oh, we do need a couple more techs, so I'm gonna hop in this boat, get my warrior as well. Come on, dudes, let's go. And then we're gonna go on a little exploratory mission. Yeah, something about the clouds is tanking my FPS at the moment. I think I've been who knows? Looks like we have a bit of gear here, acid bomber gear. So you can send Braves over to these packs of equipment and get like free. I'm reading it up here in the top corner here. So when you mouse over it, it tells you what it is. But you can get some free. Oh, this is not good. Let's get out of here. Something weird about this map this round. But anyways. Alright, let's let it think for a little bit. Let's see. What kind of combat technology do we want? Let's go with the temple, since we have the fabric. I can produce pretty priests, and they can convert units onto our side. And this looks like a great place for a temple. People still building this boat? Sometimes I'll send them to prioritize. got our boats going. Let's see, fabric lanterns. That's what we need. So basically, we need 12 of these. And they have to be built far enough away from each other. So we can put one there. We can put one there. We can put one there. Oh, it's already finished. Wow. All they need is one fabric. And then, like, where else can we put them? Maybe we can put one over here. I mean, he's gonna get upset. Put one there. Put one there. Put one there. And maybe we could put some over here. Put one there. Put one there. Let's just surround his town, and we'll put some over here, just for good measure. Hopefully we can walk through his town, otherwise this is going to be a disaster. And we'll put one there. And then I'm just going to get these. All these houses are now fabric producing houses. No. Well, as many as possible, which is very few the way that I built them on this cliff like this. Alright, that one will work. And if you're wondering what this is, that's what it is. This is a problem. We don't have any defense against fire, but we'll just wait till it burns out, I guess. This is like that Lord Farquaad. Some of you may die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, we'll keep this guy busy with a trade. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, who's this guy? Tame the snail. It's a disaster. The snails automatically go after the fire. They're trying to put out the fire. But, who's this guy throwing fire? It's this guy, wasn't he? Came over here on a little boat? Yeah, he did. Okay, let's get back to business here. Rebuild these. Now that the snails are gone, I think we can build a couple here too. Alright, we do need more fabric. So we need to prioritize the houses that are... Okay, everyone's building fabric. I want these houses to be built, or these boats to be built too. I think those require fabric as well. And then whoever's left over... We did get a beast technology, so we can get the Mastodon kill. The war drum? Absolutely. Let's do that. Just super cool. I gotta say that, like, I was expecting to do really poorly in this round, but things have really worked out quite well. Ooh, the boat's done. So let's pop a house on there. The cool thing about this house is it doesn't need food. It just produces people and then sends them onto the boat. Alright, I'm gonna scrap some of these. So we're overwhelmed with notifications. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can make your own nomad town. That's kind of the goal. Okay, so we have 10 complete. These ones are almost complete. They just need one more little, I think these guys are the problem, these geysers. But let's, and that looks like our war drum is almost complete as well. We just need more fabric. Fabric is the bottleneck here. Are we not producing any food either? We are not. Don't really need it. 46 is enough, people. Looks like he's taking another inspiration. It's kind of cool. He like sends out this war party and guards people as they're doing it. Or they guard each other. This should get built quite easily. This looks like it's completed, which is cool. So you get your own little boat with a house on it. In fact, let's go get these guys. And if they die, they die. Let's roll, guys. I've had enough of your crazy antics. Just gonna double click them over here and then they get sent. Are they not enemies? Jump them. They'll never see it coming. Ah, we've got our Bloodlust war drum as well. I think all the landmarks are complete. I'm gonna count my blessings and get out of here while I can. Play the drums, play the flutes, and we're done. Landmarks are impressive. Oh, we got the Copal Tour. That's one of the Kickstarter backer tech ideas. It's a French delivery guy back in the day. They kind of like, you know, I mean, we have delivery a lot in the last couple of years, but basically they would bring groceries and stuff to you, to your door. And you would like pre-order. Ancient thing. So this guy's the fastest thinker, which is cool. Do we have another quest to... Man, this is a long series. Usually it's only 3, but we have one more to complete it, and we're going to do it on the ice ridge. With the geysers again. And I want to pick... Who are we picking? We did... Let's try Charnushka, the A side. We could also do Sumak B side. Let's do Charnushka. Let's try. Now this time I remembered to change the color to the one we unlocked, Tide Pool. Only slightly different than what we had before, but yeah. So you can unlock all these colors by finding them out in the world, which is kind of cool. And then usually when you have karma, you come here and you come to this shop, once it's unlocked, of course, and you can buy technologies to add to the pool of possibilities. But in this playthrough, I've actually unlocked them all just to show kind of a lot of the variety. There's still a couple secret ones to discover, but yeah, just to try to show off what is all in the game. Let's try it. Let's go to Ice Ridge. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So here we are in the Ice Ridge. So this map is basically one big mountain. And let's do our best. So here we are. Ooh, we have the houseboats. I really shouldn't. But I'm heavily tempted. Let's do it. This is a legendary technology that basically instead of houses you get boats. Yeah. And we don't need food actually with these houses because they produce people for free. So I'm building a little resource totem down here. This is going to be our staging area. I'm going to just start building the boats down there because it seems like the best way to get down. So let's build a couple houses, houseboats. Get this guy over here on this boat. 3 houseboats should be pretty good. We don't actually need food, I hope. So I'm gonna reject this and get something else. Let's get sharpened axes. Increased chopping speed and damage for all braids. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, cool cloud popper balloons here. Looks like he's got 2 different towns here. One town up here, one town down here with the dock. Wow, he has sea mines and the cloud poppers. Why is this all on fire? Ah, you. This is a firebird. He kind of rockets around and causes a bit of havoc. Although they are naturally passive, so yeah. Let's get the climbing pole. And then my priority right now is some form of stone because I know that the objective we have requires stone. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of bricks. So we need 6 for each. How's our boats coming? Looks like they require quite a bit of bamboo, which we don't have. Well, we have quite a bit. Have all the land up here, or a bit of the land up there. And I could claim over here too. Let's do it. It's kind of weird, you know, I don't usually claim like all over the place, but seems to be working. We need stone. So I'm going to re-roll to try to get that stone going. And I'll do it again. Stone quarry. Quarry? Quarry. And I'll put that up here somewhere. Cool. Looks good. Try to get our boats in action. Oh, they're almost built. We do start with the baskets, which is nice for this map because they are going to be running all over the place. So having that double speed or like full speed, that's not what it's supposed to look like. Maybe it's not done. There we go. We only need 1 guy in it, so I'm going to throw him over here. And yeah. That should be our boat. Oh, it's moving without him. Hop in. And yeah, as it says, we don't need a source of food. We need just 2 houses. Rain of fish. This is pretty cool because it usually starts with 3 blast powder, so you can kind of get food for free without actually having to produce food. But we don't need that, so we're going to go straight for the monument. It's basically these giant stone heads that we have to build in the cliff. Away from each other. It's going to snow. They don't call it Ice Ridge for the sunshine. Too close? Maybe we can build some down here. Careful, he's gonna build on this ice and he's gonna fall in. That's tomorrow's problem. I wonder if I could build a log ladder up here. Help people get up and down easier. I don't mind getting a bit more technology as well. So these are mastodon. They are always in packs. They reflect arrows off their shells, and when they burn, they produce something that I won't spoil. It's potentially useful depending on how you use it. Oh, you made a second balloon, huh? So these balloons will actually pop clouds that come by, which is kind of cool. So this is slowly producing more people. We do need someone in here. I don't think it has to be a grave, actually. And we don't need this second guy. Oh, we have 2 more in there. So all we need is 1 guy in here. So I'm gonna pop these guys out. You guys can build whatever this is, I forgot. And let's see. It's walking slow because of the snow. There's a way to get to balance it out. Get the snow. You can get snow clothes and then you walk full speed in the snow as well. Actually, we did claim some land here that had stone in it. That's interesting. So, ooh, there's another dye pot as well. I'm gonna get this guy. Go get it. We can do our town walls. We'll just wall ourselves off so nobody can attack. But it would just use up the stone that we would otherwise need. So I'm gonna get a passive. Defensive spikes. Let's try it. Our wooden nails will really help with the building. Let's do it because I really want to show the final thinker. And I think if we failed this mission, it would be a shame. So the sun in Kainga doesn't rotate like normal suns do. It rotates in a circle. Like, if I'm the sun, I go around this way. So, and then it does go up and down during the night season. But yeah, so we're in the shadow of the mountain. You'll see probably by the end of this mission, we'll be in the sunny side of the mountain. Oh, we did get that team color. Looks like these guys are destined to battle each other to the death. They're super friendly. I'm just gonna leave that. I don't have any fabric to give you. So let's go down here. I would like to get that snow uniform so we can move at normal speed. I'm gonna pop these guys out so they can help build. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Going all the way up there for bamboo. Let's claim this land too. Well, our optional objective is to find and tame the albino beast, which I have found it. It's this one right here. The mastodon with the blue shell. I mean, they all look blue at this angle because of the shadow, but it's bluer. Keep popping these guys out. I mean, got tons of people. We only have 2 boats. We need this bricks quarry to finish up as well. I think we're gonna use all these stones pretty quickly. I don't know if there's another stone ruin anywhere. I'm gonna see if I can get the snow. Replace all logs, construction materials with bricks. No. Replace all clay construction materials with bricks. Brick walls is good. What I really want is snow outfits. Let's see if we can get it. I have a lot of karma. I'll see if I can find it. No? So every time you reroll, it goes up 1. Slate roof, basically it makes stone roofs. We don't need it because we don't actually have a roof. We have boats. Lotus hooks, kind of cool. Silk outfits, so braves no longer cost food, but instead they require silk, which we also don't need because our braves don't require food at all. Here we go, snow outfits. So we move full speed in the snow. I think. But they have the cool outfits. Let's get them out. Alright. This one's not done yet, huh? Yeah, we ran out of bricks. I think I need to prioritize this. This one's almost done. So that's a plus. And then we need one guy to be inside of here. And then, yeah, should be good to go. I mean, we still need to build this. Nobody do anything else except build this. That's our top priority. So we need to get the bamboo for that. It's all up here. I wonder if this is technically... We could try to claim it. I'm worried that they're gonna get upset. Come over here. Try to fight me about it. One-on-one board game challenge. Let's do the Rain of Fish, just because it's cool. Yeah, you can work on that. Should be quick to build, I think. And there we go. See, I told you it's going to be sunny eventually. The sun kind of rotates around. It's almost imperceptible, but actually does. Let's do the Rain of Fish, just for fun. So every thinker has their own instrument. This thinker's instrument is like a series of brass ceramic drums, I guess. There it goes. Explodes in the air, and this guy's launching off. He's showing off his own fireworks. Where's our fish? There they are. We don't really need them, but still. At least we can get everybody involved. And the festivals do heal you, so if your thinker is... Well, they heal your thinker, they don't heal anyone else. So if your thinker's low on health, then that's a good avenue to success. Might as well build another one of these, huh? Oops. Yeah, spacebar does pause, by the way. Hop out, boys. So as long as we have one guy in there, it'll be good to go. There's tons of people. Yeah, I know we have no bricks. guys running straight through their town. It's so dangerous. But they really do like us, so. It's kind of a dangerous map sometimes when they don't like you. And your people like path through their town like that, then you can have some problems. I thought I had a... Did I build something up here? Yeah. So why are we not getting these ones? You guys can have all this bamboo. I like how the snow falls off the first time it gets... the tree gets hit. Here comes the snow again. Let's get a zoomed out view. You can press V to get rid of the UI. There it goes. Looks great. What a great looking game, huh? I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty happy about it. Super cool. Great music too. Let's zoom in up close. See the action. Now the fish are sinking into they're dissolving. So a lot of the resources do dissolve. All you guys, make stone. So they should get in a line. Make stone one at a time. Then we can start actually building these with success. There we go, 1 out of 5. All these guys made stone. We'd be fine. And then maybe we should tame the albino beast as well. What do you think? Okay, give it a go. No bricks, just wait. It's coming. Could try to tame one of those too. Firebird. Let's try to get the mastodon. We might as well. Yeah, they are optional objective. You get a little extra karma for it. You actually get karma for taming any creature too. Alright guys, hop out. No one's in this one. That's okay. Plenty of people. When this one's done, it requires a lot of bricks. Let's get some more guys. Not you. You have bricks in your hand. You can build this. So the cool thing about the quarry is, yeah, it is expensive to build at start, but it's free to produce bricks. What's going on here, guys? Other animals are yelling at each other. But they can only work, you can only have one person working in it at a time, and then he'll like hop out, make a new, and send the next person in. Basically, that's how it works. So each of the creatures kind of interacts with the environment as well. So the snails are putting out the fires. The mastodon, when they get burnt, they create these blast powder logs. So you can use that to your advantage if you need something that requires blast powder that you're unable to get. You're unable to find a way to get it. You can either burn these guys, or you can, if you kill them, or the firebirds, then you can get blast powder that way as well. I mean, all the creatures have meat as well, so sometimes there's an extreme situation where you really need a piece of food to get going. So that's a good way to solve that. You can attack the creatures. Oh, this guy just got zapped. Oh my goodness. Get out of there. Yeah, sail from these seas. I wonder what happens if he's on fire and he hops into the boat. All these edge case scenarios I haven't fully seen the result of. We've only constructed one. Okay, two. It's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try to make one more. Let's just stick with the 5. And then I think we're gonna try to tame that beast after the things are complete. Let's check out the AI, see how they're doing. It's making a pretty cool little town there. This guy is kind of suffering. I think they were fighting and he obviously lost. I mean, he's got a good town, but very few people. Hear that horn? Yeah, they're coming down for another round of another slapping. Yeah, I think this is the end for them. So it looks like this karma shop opened. So once in a while, this karma shop will open and you can buy technologies for karma that, like specific ones, if you want them. And they're usually pretty rare. Rare ones of like a mixed variety. So we have a drawbridge, town walls. You can see the description up here. And then if I bring my thinker over here, he will, it'll read it out to me. So let's see. And there's a lot of these mastodons. What I'm worried about is when you attack one mastodon, they can either attack back or they can do a yell and it'll aggro all the other mastodons in the area. And that could be a disaster. So you can see we can get drawbridge, town walls, or permaculture, which is pretty cool. Now we're getting lightning. I mean, besides the hectic fire, this has been a pretty light, pretty easy going round, huh? Which one of these is not built? That one's built. Alright, let's get everyone here. Alright, let's try to get these. I'm skeptical. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. And instantly, a dozen people. No, we did tame it though. Well, it costs quite a few lives. But he didn't do the yell, which is important. Because if he did the yell, then everyone gets... all the other mastodons would be aggroed. So that's kind of cool. So we have one of them. And he looks great. The little flags on him too. Which one of these is not built? Another trade route, huh? I'm gonna leave it. Oh, this one's not built. How much more? 2 more. And that one's done. So let's bring the mastodon up here. Man, this was pretty simple round. I'm making this game look easy, which it is not. But all I had to do was make some of these legendary boats and then get a bricks quarry and then have the dice roll that both these guys liked me quite a bit and hated each other. And simple as that. This one's complete. That one's complete. Let's host it. Come on, guys. Everybody out. Festival interrupted. Was it really? Seems like it was not interrupted to me. We did get a... Here we go. We got a new technology for completing a mission with this thinker for the first time. Which may or may not be true, but yeah. Anyways, it's because I did a little bit of cheating for the progression in order to create this save file. But regardless, we unlocked a new thinker, Kala and Jira, which is a duo thinker. Basically, they have 2 lives. We'll get to that in a moment. And then we unlocked a new color. Thank you. So I think this will be the last one of the day. Just want to show off Kala and Jira, this beast spirit house with the stone chariot. It's pretty cool as well. Actually, I really like the V side of this thinker too, but I'll leave that as a secret. So basically, they have 2 lives. When defeated, Kala would carry the banner on his own. So there's this big banner. And in order to get Jira, which is the slug snail creature, back, you have to host this Beast Spirit House festival. Let's go with the new color. Let's be red and evil. Yes, of course. And I haven't done the pebbles, but I think terraces is a good place. We could do the thinker cage. Let's try it. So this is kind of a reverse rescue where you have the cage and you have to host the festival and protect it. And here we are in the terraces. So it looks like we have a whole... Oh no, we have an enemy over here. They've got balloons. They have balloons as well. And this looks like a perfect place for me to be. I'm going to put my campfire here because I can just claim this area, get all these resources as well. Because we have clay down here. We have everything. So what kind of house should we go for? Sturdy house is always good. Let's reroll see if we get something a little bit more spicy. Thatched longhouse. Basically you get a free passive. The snow spired house. Kind of rare, it snows here. Of course, all of this information you kind of figure out as you play. Through experimentation. It's kind of the fun of the game. I want something small. Let's go. All right, let's just do this one. Well, if we get, yeah, okay. It's not that big of a deal either way. I mean, the main purpose of the house is to produce more people. So as long as it completes that job, you can kind of pick whatever you want. I'm gonna make a little cluster there. I'll show you why later. Well, we might need space for get rid of this one for now. We do need the food technology. So this thinker starts with 2 shield bearers, which is kind of cool. And then some bricks, which were needed last time, but this time we don't really need them. Yeah. What do we need? Let's try this. This is cool. We get the paper walls. I'd rather have the attachment than the... Alright, I'm just gonna re-roll a few times. Just because I can and I'm rich. Planks? We could go planks. Haven't done that yet. Oh, I should have done the paper walls. I want to... Come back to me, paper walls. Come back. Return. Okay, fine. We'll go bricks. Then I'm going to claim this. And I'm going to claim this. And I'm going to claim this for good measure. In fact, I think we're already out of clay, so I gotta claim this first. Man, my people are fast. It's because we have a little buff when they... this incense aroma gives people a little extra speed boost. The downside is that you can't have any attachments under the fire. Who's this guy? Get out of here. My people are yelling at him. Man, I think the people are so funny. I think they have great character. Slightly believable. So this technology is pretty close to the enemy, and usually if it's close to the enemy, it can anger them, but it doesn't have a ring around it, so I know that it hasn't been claimed. That's because it's one of my starting technologies, food. But for example, this one has a green ring around the base of it, or this one, it's easier to see. So I know it's been claimed by the enemy, so I know if I take it, then it will anger them. But they won't claim ones they can't reach. So let's do the featherwing. This is pretty cool. It calls birds from around the map to come over, and we'll eat them, basically. Put a couple of those there. And we'll get our festival. And we have a technology over here. This is unreachable, which is unfortunate, but so here's the thinker cage. I want to get this and this. I think I'm going to get this first. See if I can put it right here. And then, perfect. I'm just trying to do a little bit of calculation. And then get this. We have a demand already. They want some clay. It's because they have clay houses and they don't have a source of clay. Well, they're making some pies though. So this is one of the attachments to the fireplace that can't get. You can only get one basically, and it makes a lot of pie. Alright, we need more people. So to get more people, we need food. This guy wants clay. Let's get this out of the way. I mean, they're gonna attack us anyways, right? So maybe it's not a big deal. In fact, yeah, maybe ignore that. We can bring the clay, build a house. We could try to build walls and wall ourselves out, but I think the well is always a good idea. Because things might catch on fire. Who knows? See if we can steal some. I don't know if I can run past their town, but I'm... Man, they're claiming all of these technologies. I am gonna try it. I wonder if I can take this bell. The snail's getting angry. He shouldn't attack me because as long as everyone's busy. Oh, look at that balloon. Up into the sky. Alright, snails. I'm one of you. At one point in development, the snails were also 2D characters, but they're just a little bit too big for that, and they kind of like flopped around, you know, like it just didn't look good. So that was the point when I decided that, that they were going for the creatures should all be 3D, unless they're smaller than a person. Archer? Archer. I think I might try to take this, see what happens. They are getting angry. See if I can get them involved in these snails. Nice. Well, that worked out. I mean, if they can actually... Oh, no. Oh, there's a rifleman there. Okay, hide. What do I do? If I go... Oh no, if I go over here, maybe he'll get bothered by the snails. Maybe I need someone to come over and save me. But if they run through the camp... we'll see. We'll see what happens. They might get attacked. Or they might just attack. Oh boy. Alright, well, just bring them all then. Oh, where's the rifleman though? Did he go back? Alright, you guys are sacrificed. Let's see if I can take this now while they're distracted. I mean, I do need one more tech to get the final technology, so it's gonna have to be it. I don't know where that rifleman went. Maybe the snails melted him? It looks like it, because he doesn't look like he went back. There's another dye pot there. Okay, Doc, we don't need any of these. See if there's any passives I might want. I think the sharpened axes would be good because we're going to be playing a lot of defense. So I'm going to leave my thinker here for now and hope nothing goes wrong. Put archery range here. Looks like a good place for that. We need more people. So we have some food. I guess these got rained on, that's what happened. Not ideal. But we need a couple more people. We only have 3 guys. So you can work in here. And yeah, in the meantime, I wonder if I could steal this. Let's try it. This is either where it ends or it begins. Just sneak on by. Ooh. Look at him yelling at me. See you guys later. While we're at it, might as well take this technology there. So... Uh-oh. Are they coming in for a raid? Yeah, they are. They're coming in. They're coming in hot. I need my thinker over here. We do have the axes though, so this might work out. Unless he is Karam, in which case he also has the axes. Uh-huh. Get him, get him. Perfect. This is going to be tough. But let's send our guys into here. We have a couple of food pieces there. We should be able to get it. No problem. Get one more technology. I think we claim too much land too. Anti's a 4, which is too high when you only have 3 people. But this should work out. The trader is here. What a cool looking game, huh? I'm pretty proud of this. This is a solo created game, and it is my first game. And yes, that is a crazy thing to do. I know. This doesn't really matter. I wouldn't mind the lightning totem. Actually, the cloud popper, because we don't have rain protection. Well, now we know. Anyways, I'll put this here. See, do we need any resources? This guy is not very friendly. But he's not even coming to visit us. He's going over to these guys. I suppose I could take this technology too. There's a chance somebody gets aggro though. They might have a rifleman somewhere. But let's give it a go. You know? Why not take risks? No. They did get aggro. Are those my houses breaking? Yes. Man, this is in fact, I might want to build down here. This is where the clay is. But then we have to build one of these here. We also don't want to overbuild because we need we don't really need any of these. Incense diffuser, that's kind of cool. So basically this is an attachment onto your banners. But let's go with the baskets because we're doing a lot of running up and down to the clay and back. So yeah, I think that'll help. And let's get out of here. Festival's ready, huh? Okay. That's good, that's good. Looks like these guys are getting roasted. That's fine. This guy has these axemen, which is kind of cool. You can't build farms in the desert. There's like a stone ruin here. What's cool is the stone ruins actually spawn more ghosts during the night event as well. Oh, we need to take this. So we need to get that cage going. I have to host the cage 3 times to win. My plan is coming into fruition. This needs to be... Here we go. Get the cage. Hopefully I can put it, yeah, right here. The reason why I'm making this all cramped will become clear very soon. We do need our archers for the whole plan to come together. Excellent. But this rain is really killing us. We could try to get a tech, like a stone roof tech or something like that, that would alter the rain protection, because it just keeps raining. The stone chariot. So this one produces stone, and this sprouts resources. I'll get this one. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I'll get it. These people are moving quickly. Alright, who's building this? Somebody needs to be... Let's put him in here, just in case. Somebody needs to be in these houses. You get in that house. You get in that house. More rain. Maybe it'll dodge us. I really like that these clouds kind of are locational. It's not like a... Oh, no. You see the roll of the dice? No. You can see a little protection like a shield if it does block the rain damage. But we are not getting lucky. Oh, this one survived, and then the rain's gonna come, of course, right over this guy too, huh? Just finished this. Man, so this is why choosing your house type is important. Uh-oh, looks like we are under attack. Should be fine though. And then I want everyone to build this. You can build this. You can build this. You can build this. And then somebody should go in this as well. And then one person finish this. Only one clay left. It'd be nice to have a couple archers. We could put them in the balloon. Perfect. I'm hammering away. It's not that we're low on resources, but especially food. We have plenty of everything. But it's the rain. Lightning. We have the lightning totem. All right, let's host it. So basically the way this festival works is you have to host it 3 times to win. First time, it spawns a... You can't see my... Oh, yeah, I can. It spawns a thinker. Second time, you'll get raided. And the third time, you win. I shouldn't spawn the thinker that I am, but it did. I think I know why, but anyways. Now there's 2 of us. My clone. I must protect him. Forgiven, huh? That's good. That is good news, because your town is decimated. He's building a new balloon too. That's kind of cool. Salty, I stole his. This guy's been very kind this game. Whoa. Ooh, my lightning catcher. Collected it. Perfect. I don't know if that's gonna work, guys. But I love the effort. you 3. Alright. You two, you can go in there as well. So we should have 4 archers. We only need 3 because one's... Anyways. Man, this guy's relentless. So this electricity that's been collected here, it does have a benefit that you must figure out on your own. Let's see what it does. Some things require it, basically. Get out of there. Couple archers. And I think it's time for phase 2 of the plan. 12 people. And we're gonna host this beast spirit house. This is based on like those Japanese or Thai spirit houses that they have by some buildings. Alright. So these festivals recharge and then you can do them again. That's true for any festival as well. You can do any festival multiple times. You just have to wait for it to recharge. This may not work, by the way, my plan. But I want to try it. Okay. Let's host it. So this festival is gonna call a crustacean out of the ground. Crustaceans is one of the biggest creatures in Kainga and most impressive. So I hope this works. And I hope it doesn't destroy my cage, but it might. If it does, we lose. If it doesn't, we'll be in the clear. So I've never actually tried this before. Put it in the cage because the crustacean comes out of the ground. So, and it carries what's below it on its back. Oh yeah. Excellent. So now while we're at it, let's host this one. There's the crustacean. My people are like, how do we celebrate? We are in panic. I think everything's going as planned. So the crustacean is not controllable. It goes wherever it wants. But I don't think they're going to be able to reach the cage if it's up there. So that's kind of my plan. Although they do have grenadiers, so we'll see how that goes. Basically, it'll wander around and find a place to sit, and then it'll bury itself. So it could put us in a real dicey situation. But we're going to do our best. Surely it's not going to sit right here, right? It does look like it is going to, in fact, sit right here. Usually they wander around a little bit more than that. But I mean, we woke him up at a rough time, so... And somebody's corpse just got yeeted into the water. But I think our people can handle the oncoming onslaught. And then while you guys are waiting, we might as well make a couple more archers. Actually, come back. We need all the people we can get. This is kind of our all or nothing. If they do, oh boy. Here it comes. Not supposed to drop them in the cage, but I mean, we only have 3 people left. Let's get him out. Oh, was he the last brave? Oh. All your braves perished. But I don't think we would have had enough. Like, if he was the only guy left. Anyways, it was cool to see the cage on top of the crab. I've never actually done that. But I could see it being a good strategy in, like, the desert, the flatlands, where you put the cage on it and just kind of wanders off into the sunset and get to enjoy being unattackable. So that's basically Kainga in a nutshell. We played about 4 hours, which is quite a lot. Unlocked a thinker. We played a bunch of games. We won most of them, which is surprising. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions or want to check out the game, check it out right below. And yeah, we have a Twitter and Discord. I'm always on the Discord, ready to hear your ideas. Throw me some crazy, wild stuff. A lot of the things in the game now have come from the community, which is pretty cool. As for the roadmap, we've completed the roadmap. There's another secret update coming that I'm working on. If there's something else you want to see in the game, let me know, and I will do my best. All right, thank you very much, and talk to you later.